In a scenario where a user needs to connect a wired headset to a mobile device, which accessory port should be used? Is it A, micro USB? Is it B, USB Type-C? Is it C, Lightning? Or is it D, 3.5mm audio jack? Choose one answer in our 5 seconds. And the correct answer is D, 3.5mm audio jack. The 3.5mm audio jack is a standard port for connecting audio peripherals such as wired headsets to mobile devices. While newer devices may use USB Type-C or Lightning for audio, the 3.5mm audio jack remains widely used for this purpose. And for the incorrect answers, micro USB is typically used for charging and data transfer but not for audio. USB Type-C is used for various purposes including audio but not as universally adopted as the 3.5mm audio jack. And Lightning is Apple's proprietary port used for charging and data transfer. Audio can be supported but is not as standard as the 3.5mm audio jack. And for the next question of our exam, question number 2. And the question states, what feature on a mobile device allows you to share its cellular data connection with other devices, creating a mobile hotspot? Is it A, NFC? Is it B, Bluetooth? Is it C, Wi-Fi tethering? Or is it D, infrared? Choose one answer in our 5 seconds. And the correct answer is C, Wi-Fi tethering. Wi-Fi tethering on a mobile device allows you to share its cellular data connection with other devices, effectively creating a mobile hotspot. This feature is useful for providing internet access to other devices in the vicinity. And for the incorrect answers, NFC or near field communication is used for close range data transfer but not for creating hotspot. Bluetooth is used for short range wireless communication but not for creating mobile hotspots. And infrared is an older technology for short range data transfer. It's not used for creating mobile hotspots. And for the next question of our exam, question number 3. And the question states, what is a characteristic of TCP or Transmission Control Protocol? Is it A, it's connectionless? Is it B, unreliable data delivery? Is it C, no error checking mechanism? Or is it D, reliable and connection oriented? Choose one answer in our 5 seconds. And the correct answer is D, reliable and connection oriented. TCP is a reliable and connection oriented protocol. It ensures the delivery of data by establishing a connection, managing the flow of data, and providing error checking mechanisms. And for the incorrect answers, the A, connectionless, this is a characteristic of UDP, not TCP. Unreliable data delivery, also a characteristic of UDP. And no error checking mechanism. TCP includes error checking mechanisms for reliable data delivery. And for the next question of our exam, question number 4. And the question states, which networking hardware device is responsible for making decisions based on MAC addresses? Is it A, a router? Is it B, a switch? Is it C, a hub? Or is it D, a repeater? You now 5 seconds. Choose one answer. And the correct answer is B, a switch. A switch operates at the data link layer or layer 2 of the OSI model and makes forwarding decisions based on MAC addresses. It builds a MAC address table to efficiently direct data to the appropriate devices on the network. And for the incorrect answers, a router operates at the network layer 3 and makes decisions based on IP addresses. A hub operates at the physical layer or layer 1 and does not make decisions based on MAC addresses. And the repeater extends the range of a network but does not make decisions based on MAC addresses. And for the next question of our exam, question number 5. And the question states, which wireless protocol operates in the 2.4 GHz frequency range and provides a maximum data rate of up to 600 megabits per second? Is it A, 802.11a? Is it B, 802.11b? Is it C, 802.11g? Or is it D, 802.11n? Choose one answer in now 5 seconds. And the correct answer is D, 802.11n. 802.11n operates in both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequency ranges, providing higher data rates. In the 2.4 GHz range, it can offer a maximum data rate of up to 600 megabits per second. And for the incorrect answers, 802.11a operates in the 5 GHz range 802.11b operates in the 2.4 GHz range but provides a lower data rate, and 802.11g operates in the 2.4 GHz range but provides a lower data rate. And for the next question of our exam, question number 6. And the question states, which cable type is commonly used for wired Ethernet networks and has a 4 twisted pair of copper wires? Is it A, coaxial cable? Is it B, fiber optic cable? Is it C, Cat5e cable? Or is it D, HDMI cable? Choose one answer. You now have 5 seconds. And the correct answer is C, Cat5e cable. Cat5e, or Category 5e, or enhanced cable, is commonly used for wired Ethernet networks. It contains 4 twisted pair copper wires and it is capable of supporting data rates up to 1 gigabits per second. And for the correct answers, coaxial cable is commonly used for cable television and certain types of internet connections. Fiber optic cables are used for uses light signals for data transmission and is commonly used for high-speed networks. And HDMI cables are used for audio and video connections between devices. And for the next question of our exam, question number 7. And the question states, which component is responsible for temporarily storing data that the CPU needs for quick access? Is it A, RAM or random access memory? Is it B, ROM or read-only memory? Is it C, CPU cache? Or is it D, hard disk drive? Choose one answer. You now have 5 seconds. And the correct answer is C, CPU cache. CPU cache is responsible for temporarily storing data that the CPU needs for quick access. It provides faster access to frequently used instructions and data. And for the incorrect answers, RAM or random access memory is used for storing data that the CPU actively uses during operation. ROM or read-only memory holds firmware and is not used for temporary data storage. And hard disk drive is a secondary storage device for long-term data storage. And for the next question of our exam, question number 8. And the question states, in cloud computing, what service model provides virtualized computing resources over the internet? Is it A, infrastructure as a service, or IaaS? Is it B, platform as a service, or PaaS? Is it software as a service, or SaaS? Or is it D, function as a service, or FaaS? Choose one answer. You now have 5 seconds. And the correct answer is A, infrastructure as a service, or IaaS. IaaS provides virtualized computing resources over the internet, including virtual machines, storage, and networking. Users have control over the operating systems and applications. And for the incorrect answers, platform as a service, or PaaS, provides a platform for developing and deploying applications, but abstracts the underlying infrastructure. Software as a service, or SaaS, delivers software applications over the internet without the need for local installation. And function as a service, or FaaS, is a serverless computing model where functions are executed in response to events. And for the next question of our exam, question number 9. And the question states, in a troubleshooting scenario, what is the first step in the best practice methodology? Is it A, implement the solution? Is it B, identify the problem? Is it C, test the solution? Or is it D, document the findings? Choose one answer. You now have 5 seconds. And the correct answer is B, identify the problem. The first step in the best practice methodology for troubleshooting is to identify the problem. Before implementing solutions, it is crucial to understand the nature of the issue. And for the incorrect answers, implement the solution. Implementing a solution without identifying the problem can lead to ineffective troubleshooting. Test the solution. Testing comes after a solution has been identified and implemented. And document the findings. Documentation is essential but follows problem identification. Ladies and gents, for the last question of our exam, question number 10. And the question states, in a scenario where a user reports slow performance on their computer, what storage drive issue could be a likely cause? Is it A, RAID array configuration? Is it B, overclocked CPU? Is it C, failing hard disk drive? Or is it D, insufficient RAM? Choose one answer. You now have 5 seconds. And the correct answer is C, failing hard disk drive. Slow performance in a computer cannot be attributed to a failing hard disk drive. As the drive ages or experiences issues, read and write speeds can significantly decrease, impacting overall system performance. And for the incorrect answers, RAID array configuration. RAID configuration relates data redundancy and performance, but may not be the primary cause of slow performance. Overclocked CPU. Overclocking the CPU can impact stability, but may not directly cause slow storage performance. And insufficient RAM. Insufficient RAM can impact overall system performance, but may not be the primary cause of slow storage access. Ladies and gents, I keep saying on most of my videos that one of the most important things to remember when going for the official CompTIA exam is to read the questions carefully and make sure that you understand what is being asked of you. So I will take this opportunity to point out a relevant example from this practice test. If you read question number 10, you might be tempted to think that the sufficient RAM is the correct answer, and even though that's an extremely common fix to increase the performance of your device, it is not what the question asks of us. It asks for an answer specifically referring to a storage drive, not anything else, so make sure that you don't rush on reading the question. Ladies and gents, this is the end of our exam. If and only if you found this video informative, make sure to drop a sub and share it with your friends. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you guys next time.